Okay, so it's snowing, eh? Be happy to know that I have one hand on the wheel. I'm only using one hand to videotape. And yes, my attention is at least 50% on the road. Since there's nobody out here, it'll only be me that goes in. So it's basically one lane. It's about a lane and a quarter wide. You can't really get into the other lane. I mean, I could if I really cared to, but there's no reason to. It's about 2.5 feet of plowed snow, and then about a little less than 2 feet, I think, of just normal everyday falling snow is I think where we are right now. Maybe in the 20 to 21 inch range. Yeah, and that was the medium strip right there. Better make sure you can turn. So here's some dude walking. There's no sidewalk. No sidewalk, one might guess. No bus service. People walking here and there, both sides of the road. What's up, son? Both these guys are probably like, man, I really wish I had a highly capable four-wheel drive Jeep. That's what they wish. Oh wow, all of a sudden it became like, at least 2.5, 3 lanes wide. So we got more room to play. So it looks like the 11.7s are still open. With a, well, that was blocked. You're not going in that way. But the roads are covered with a good 3-4 inches of mushed snow, mashed down solid. So even a little bit of salt isn't really going to help them. They're going to have a really tough time getting this stuff off. Monday's still going to be pretty intense. It's about 1.5 foot of snow. Just kind of mush through it. So my arm's getting tired and stuff. So Watkins Mill Road, 355 South. So yeah. I should probably be having two hands on the wheel, 2 wheels on the hand. But this is Brookville Road, and some sort of plow has gone through here. I won't lie about that. But this is where it gets interesting with snow drifts here. Like, the only reason I know the road is here is because the plowed area is here. Remember seeing a pick-em-up truck stuck here once. I also remember seeing a whole load of cows coming down here, like just down the road, because the road was the only thing plowed. And right after that, a guy with a pickup truck came down and herded them all down the road and turned them into turned them right here, in fact, into where all this fencing is. But so this is not horrible. Something with a plow came through here earlier. I'm only in about 6 or 8 inches of snow right now, and you can see that it's been plowed up to a few feet on the sides. But it's hard to make depth. There it is. There's what did it. It's back there. There's what did it. Good little focus here. That big honking device. Because their lot is plowed. And the road is completely plowed down to the pavement right now from here. So anyway, definitely breezy. Trees down here and there. Took one against the passenger side of the vehicle earlier. But not going to have much problem getting through this. So, Bad deal to be a dude with a plow. Bad day to be a dude with a plow. He is off the side of the road device. He's probably like, what is that guy doing? Is he taking pictures? Damn him. Damn him, I say. Damn him. Hopefully he's not saying that. Is there anybody in there? He's probably in there. But that's how well it's snowing. Anyway. So whoa, they just broke the chain. Or like, oh heck. Yeah, the end piece broke right off the chain. He is in there. He is in there. I don't know how he got in there. He didn't come from this side. Huh. I don't think they're gonna try again. That guy seems to be taking the chain away. If you're going to have a large snowstorm and you want to go out driving, I suggest you have one of these. Not that a four-wheel drive Jeep is not highly sufficient, but you know, if you happen to have one of these, you know, that's always useful as well. There, that might be better focus. This is the guy that was trying to pull home slice out of the that big front loader out of the bank, but Holmes was too far in. The chain broke. I offered my strap to the guy. Said, I got a 30,000-pound strap that I can offer you. It's like, oh, yeah, well, we've got a tow truck coming that will probably pull it out. And I'm like, well, I'm not offering to pull it out. Like, I'm offering you a strap, and you can get that other guy back here, meaning this guy in front of us. And he just started laughing. He's like, oh, no, I understand. But anyway, so yeah, if you want to have a 2-foot snowstorm and you want to get around, highly recommended vehicle there on our front door. Okay, rock on. So this is Interstate 70. No depth perception at all. I have no clue. I mean, you can see the edges of the road for the most part, but you just trust into fate that there's not a wall of snow in front of you. You might be able to see that. But, oh, by the way, it's snowing. It is 10:30 on Saturday morning. I believe that it's February the 6th, 2010. Thank you for your inquiry. Seen a number of trucks when I was out on I-70. I saw a whole convoy of what looked like power trucks, you know, with the arm lift on them and everything, and a bunch of pickup trucks. They all said something power. I don't know where they were from, but they were all heading eastbound towards Baltimore, in between Fredneck and Baltimore. This guy's taking it easy, going down 355 southbound. But we're looking at 11:16 a.m. and still snowing. Let's refer to it as big time. I got off I-270 because there was a row of plows that was backing people up, and of course people get impatient and they start doing stupid things like passing 18-wheelers on the right-hand side just to get clogged up in front of the 18-wheeler because that's where the plows were. So I mean, just stupid thing causing more cloggage and more backup, and So I got off 270. But looks like there's plow that just went by here. This is pretty decent here. Can actually see pavement and a yellow line. See? Yellow lines. Yellow line, check it out. So, he is stuck. I've been here for about an hour and a half, maybe an hour 45 minutes. We've been digging a minivan out that was up there, stupid minivan on a drift covered road, Georgia Avenue, just south of New Hampshire Avenue. Had two private plows. One got up there, got stuck. We got him out. He got around the minivan, got stuck again. A second private plow got around the minivan. Now home slice has come up the left-hand side of the road in a full-size county plow on the drifted side of the road, and now he's stuck. Big fun. Big fun. Oh, I freaking love it. Not really. Yes, I do. I lie. And the problem is the plow got the private plows got through after plowing the road out, but the minivan was stuck for so long that the road got completely covered over with the snow drifts again, so they had to replow again, the second plow. By the time home slice gets out, well, if he can go forward, that is. Oh, this is just not good. He's stuck. He is stuck. Rock on. So on a relatively humorous note, I don't know why I'm yelling. These microphones pick up really well.
We're gonna get through here. Hold on.
Anyway, on a relatively humorous note, I was outside for like almost an hour digging people out and all sorts of stuff, when I'm like, what is that poking against the left side of my chest? And I reached in the pocket of my ski jacket and I'm like, oh look, my ski goggles. Like, those will come in handy. And in fact, they have done just that. And rock on. Okay, here we are. This is it plowed. This is where I was sitting. Now, this isn't quite it, but this is the wall plowed. That's 6 or 8 feet high. Here we go. This is where I was sitting, right up here. Here's the house. This is where we were sitting, right inside this wall of snow. And this is where the person was stuck, right here in this thin area. Oh, Georgia Avenue seems to be in the closed condition. That's nice. So it looks like maybe I am going to take New Hampshire Avenue all the way up to 108 to Damascus. All roads lead to. And then 27 up to 70 with Georgia Avenue in the closed condition. But these are some of the fields that I was going by the other day where I could not even see the front hood. It was pretty interesting. Pretty golly gee williker and interesting. It's neat to see it now. Now that I can actually see it.